Hello there, everyone. My name is Crazy Caleb, and today we are taking a look at an interesting module called Shifting Maze. So this is a one of two modules with a different set of modules. The other module in this set would be Switching Maze. And both of these are fairly similar to one another. However, I'm only going to be covering Shifting Maze today. You'll see another Switching Maze tutorial later. So what this module does is you are currently trapped in a virtual dungeon. You have no light source available. You only have a sound frequency generator in your inventory. You are currently placed in a random cell on a 6x6 celled maze. However, you are able to identify the seed of your current maze. The seed is the most important thing that we have here to determine for us. So what we need to do is we need to use the seed to identify your actions. To identify your current position and exit, pair the first and second character together, the third and fourth character together, the fifth and sixth, and the seventh and eighth. Convert these four pairs into from base 64 into a decimal, modulo 6. So let's actually do that first. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is get out my calculator, and the nice thing is that down below in here we have the base 64 alphabet. Note that we have note that this starts with alpha equals 0. We'll convert this to decimal. The hex values are irrelevant in this case. Do not worry about that. So we look at the character that we have here first, and we convert it to a decimal, and so on and so forth. The numbers are at the very end of it, along with a plus and a forward slash. So how exactly do we convert these to pairs? So Romeo, capital Romeo slash, capital Charlie, capital uniform, lowercase echo and delta, and lowercase Victor and a plus. How do we convert these from base 64 into a decimal, modulo 6? So what we need to do is we need to take the decimal position of the first one, so in this case being a capital Romeo. So in this case, the decimal value would be worth 17. So we take 17, multiply this by 64, we get this, and take the second character in our pair and add that value on. In this case, the slash would be 63, and then add 63 to 1008. And that will be what we get to decimal. Now we need to modulo this by 6. So we'll do 1150 modulo 6, and that will give us 5. Next pair we have a Charlie and a uniform. Charlie in this case is a 2, so 2 times this by 64, and then the uniform is worth 20, so add 20, and then modulo this by 6, so 148, just to confirm, is a 4. Next up, we have lowercase echo. It's very important that we notice the differences between capital and lowercase, because that's going to be important for this module. So we have lowercase echo, in this case being 30, so 30 times this by 64. And then delta is 29, plus 29. Modulo this value by 6. 1949 is a 5. And lastly, we have a lowercase Victor. Victor, in this case, is 47. 47 times this by 64, 3008, plus the plus, which is worth 62, plus 62. 3070 is a 4. You're kidding me. Okay. So what we need to do, what we can do with this information, pair the first and second number and the third and fourth number. The first pair is your current position, and the second pair is the exit of the maze. So what we'll do is 5, 4. That's not what I wanted to do. 5, 4, and 5, 4. This first position would be the current position that we're at, and the second position is the exit. Now, unfortunately, this can happen. This can definitely happen, where you get the same position that you started on and the same position of the exit. And what we would do is the first number of each pair is the row, and the second number of each pair is a column. You noted that the top left section of the maze has a coordinates of 0, 0. Now, the way how this would normally work is you would press this microphone in the middle, and what it would do is it will make a sound for each wall, starting from north, going clockwise. If the sound is loud, that means that there's a wall there. And if the sound is quiet, that means there is no wall there and you can travel in that direction. So let's listen to this very carefully. So if you could hear that there was a difference between the loud sound at north and the quiet sound in east. There was a wall at north, south, and west of our current position. And that's the way how we would move around the maze, is we would go right normally in this case, because that's the only option that we have. However, since we're on the exact same position as the exit right now, all we can do is simply press set once you're standing on the exit. This will forcefully activate that platform, and the dungeon will shake after that. So let's press set. The seed will freak out, but this doesn't necessarily mean you solve it, as you can still get a strike. But as you can clearly see, we just got lucky there. That's pretty funny. So let's essentially do the same thing, and I'm going to show you how annoying this gets, because each time you move, the walls will move. And they will never be the same if you have to go back to the same position. There is no set maze as the walls move around. So let's do this again. And I'm going to do this a little bit faster because that took a little while to explain. So we have 1 capital Bravo, lowercase Victor Yankee, lowercase Victor Yankee, 2 capital Alphas, which is actually just 0 in itself, and a capital Whiskey and a Foxtrot. Let's convert these to base 64. From base 64 to decimal. So we have, in this case, 53. 53 is times this by 64. That's what the 1 is worth. And then we add a capital Bravo, which is just 1. Adding 1. Okay, 3393. I don't need the comma. The first coordinate is a 3. And then the Victor and the Yankee. So the lowercase Victor is worth 47. 47 times this by 64. Plus the uppercase Yankee is 24. Adding 24. 3032. 3, 2. Now, in this case, I just said that, alpha is just 0, because 0 times this by 64, plus 0, in this case, is 0, so that's nice. So at least we're working with a maze that we actually have to do some movement around. And then Whiskey, capital Whiskey, is a 22, times this by 64, plus the Foxtrot, plus 31, will get us 1439. 1439, and that's going to be a 5. Now, let me show you how this module actually works. So what we're going to be doing is, so this, as I said, gives the first pair, the first number in each pair gives you the row, and the second pair gives you the column. So it's like this. So we'd be, so let's just say we were here. Hold on. Let's just copy this a couple times. That is a 6 by 6. Oh, we have one too many. So say that this is our maze right here. That this is what we're currently looking at. Our current position, and remember that top left is 0, 0, as it says right here. The top left section of the maze is 0, 0. So what we need to do is we need to, we're starting at 3, 2. So in this case, remember that the first pair, as it says here, where is it? The first number of each pair is the row. So remember, this starts at 0, so let's count down 1, 2, 3. This is the third row right here. And we need to move 2 to the right, as the second pair is the column. So this would be our starting position. The star is going to be our starting position, and let's label the exit as something else. So our starting position is currently at 3, 2, and our finishing position, our exit, is going to be at 0, 5. So we're already at the top left, so we're already at 0. We need to move right to the 5th position, which will just be top right instead. Let's mark this with an exclamation mark. And so this is what we need to do. Is we need to move up, 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 right, right, or some other form. And this is where things get a little bit tricky and a little bit annoying. Actually, it will get annoying, trust me. So what we need to do is we need to use the microphone in the middle section and pay attention very, very carefully because you only get one shot to hear the walls. Otherwise, you will have to make a move. So let's listen to what direction the walls will be for us right now. It was up and down. Those were the two louder sounds that you have to pay attention for. We cannot head in those directions. Otherwise, we will receive a strike, and the entire seed will regenerate. So I am not going to strike in this case. So in this case, our best option would be to move right, as we can get closer to there. So let's move right. You'll hear the little gravel sound. That means you've moved. So we're currently now at 3, 3. As we moved right, so we moved a column. So next up, we have to play the sound each time. We have walls at up, right, and left, so we're forced to move down. And here is exactly what I mean when things can get very annoying. So we're now at 4, 3. So our walls are left and right, so let's move up. And notice how I'm back at this position at 3, 3. Now listen very carefully, as the walls will not be the same as they were last time. Notice how only the up wall exists this time around, not anything else. So let's move right in this case, because that'll get us one step closer. 3, 4 is where we're at now. Let's listen. Walls are up and down, so let's move right. And now we're at the edge of the grid. There will always now be a wall on our right, no matter what. We can move back left. That would be the best option, and not move down. Let's move right. So we're back at that position. So we can move up now. So now we're currently right here. 2 steps away from our exit. So the only option that we have is down. So we're back down. And here's exactly what I mean when things get really annoying. I really do not like this module for this reason. Let's move left. That's our best option here. Let's move up. So we're currently right here. Forcing me to go back down. Really annoying. Forcing me to go left. Really annoying. And I think we're literally back where we started. Or close to it, but this is exactly what I mean. Up and down, so let's go right. Forced to go up, that's good. We're back here. Let's go up. We're getting close. So the entire premise of this module is random chance. I wish I was kidding you on this, but it's random chance. It's honestly annoying. Let's see what we have here. Let's go right. So we're currently 1 spot away. It would be nice if I can get this position, but let's see if up will be available. Good, it is available. Alright, let's head up. And now, since we're right on top of the exit, we should be able to press set, and the module will freak out and hopefully solve. And just like that, it did. Let's take a look at one final example, as you guys get to watch me have fun and go through hell again. So hopefully that little illustration helped you with the understanding how this premise works. From now on, let's be quick about this, because I don't want to do this again. Although I probably will. Okay. So hotel, capital hotel, in this case, is a 7. So 7 times this by 64. Plus the lowercase Zulu, which is 51. 499. Modulo, which is the percent sign, modulo 6 is a 1. Uniform, lowercase uniform is a 46. 46 times this by 64. Plus the whiskey, uppercase whiskey, is a 22. 2966. 1, 2 is our current position right now. And next up is 5. That is a 5, yes. So 5 is worth 57. 57 times this by 64. Plus lowercase papa. Lowercase papa is 41, plus 41. 3689. Say 5. And then lastly, uppercase Quebec. Uppercase Quebec is going to be 16 times this by 64. And lowercase Juliet, in this case, is worth 35. So plus 35. 1059. Okay. Our current position is 1, 2. So remember, top left is 0, 0. So let's go down 1 row and then right 2. So 1, 2 is our current position. We need to get to 5, 3. So 5, 1, 2, 3. So right there. That'll be our exit. Okay, now let's get somewhere, please. Let's go right. That'll get us one step closer. So now we're currently right here. 4 spaces above it. Of course, down is blocked. Let's go right. We have to go right. So now we're at the edge of the grid here. As we can go down here. Nice. We're forced to go left. Right here now. Okay. We can. Oh, there's no walls up here, so we actually have free choice. So that is possible. It's very rare that it happens, but it can be no walls. So let's head down. All right, so my walls are left and down. So let's head right. So let's here. We're forced to go left. Let's head down, please. We're currently right here. Forced to go right. We're forced to go down. So we're now down at the bottom right corner. Forced to go left. Nice. Okay. Let's finish this off. Forced to go up. Unfortunate. So we're back here at 4, 4. Forced to go down. Okay. Come on, give me left. Up. Let's go left. Let's go right, back to the same position. Up. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. See, this is exactly what I mean by this module is really annoying. We're forced to go up again. We can go left, I think. Okay. Okay, we can go down. Okay, we're right here now. Good lord. We can go down again. Good. Please give me one more down. Oh, let's go. Finally. And now we can press set, because now we've reached the exclamation mark being our exit. So let's press set. I hope you guys understand how annoying this module is. So, yeah. But just like that, my friends, is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching me go through hell. As always, stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys later, and don't get stuck in a maze. Bye-bye.